This week feels different. For many athletes around the world, the phone call has come. The one that says, start packing. You're going. The waiting is over. The uncertainty is gone. The time is now. For athletes heading to their first Olympic Games, this is not just another competition. It's a life moment. Dreams that once felt far away are suddenly real. And when that happens, the psychological environment changes. Before we go any further, let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Haley Perlus. I'm a sports psychology coach, a former competitive athlete, former sport coach, and I work with high performers to help them turn pressure into focus, confidence, and control. My mission is simple, to help us all maximize our inner strength to fuel next level performance. Because talent gets you here. Mindset determines how you experience it. As we move into the 3-week countdown, we're focusing on athletes who are new to this level of competition and what they can do to make the most of it. And you may not be a first-time Olympian, but you may be having a new experience. And that doesn't have to be a disadvantage. If you understand how to work with the moment, it can be an advantage. This week, first-time Olympians often feel a mix of emotions: excitement, relief, pride, nerves, sometimes all at once. That does not mean something is wrong. It means something meaningful is happening. There is something important I want to say right here. This is a moment where you are allowed to look around, to breathe it all in, to feel the excitement, to notice where you are and what you're a part of. So look around for signs of belonging, for gratitude, for enthusiasm, not distraction, appreciation. The Olympics are more than your event. They are an environment filled with opportunity to learn, to observe how others prepare, to watch athletes in different sports, to meet people you have admired, to support teammates and competitors alike. There is value in that. Let the games give you what they have to offer. And then, when it is time for you to compete, bring the intention back to you, back to your routines, your strategy, your performance plans. These two things can coexist. You can take it all in and still stay focused. One of the greatest advantages first-time Olympians bring is that they are not carrying Olympic history. They are discovering the moment in real time, for the first time, and they can create clarity if they allow it. Curiosity is a strength here, but this is also where common rookie mistakes can show up. Not because athletes lack ability, but because the meaning of the moment gets misinterpreted. One mistake is feeling the urge to change things too late, a new program, a technical tweak, a strategic adjustment. This usually comes from a quiet thought, I need more to belong here. But the truth is simpler. The version of you that earned this phone call and a spot at the Olympics is the version that belongs. Late changes increase mental load. They pull attention away from execution. They disrupt familiarity. This is not the time to add. This is the time to trust. Another challenge is how athletes interpret activation. First-time Olympians can often feel more energy than they have ever before. Higher heart rate, more adrenaline, stronger emotion. And they label it as intimidation. But activation is not intimidation. Activation is readiness. Your system is preparing for something important. The difference is in the interpretation. If you tell yourself this means I'm overwhelmed, your body will tighten. If you tell yourself this means I'm ready, your body will get organized. Same physiology, different meaning. Instead of trying to calm everything down, elite performers learn to direct energy. Energy does not need to disappear. It needs direction. Another important shift is moving from demanding to curious. New athletes sometimes feel pressure to prove they belong. They demand perfection. They demand results. But curiosity leads to better performance than demand does. Curiosity will ask, what do I notice? What is working? What is my next best action? Demand asks, what if I fail? What if I disappoint? One keeps you present, the other pulls you into fear. And here is something else I want you to hear. Welcome to the Pressure Club. You chose to be here. You chose to chase this dream. You chose the early mornings, the sacrifice, the uncertainty. Pressure is not something to run away from now. It is a sign that you cared enough to take a risk and make it here. Do not back away from it. Step up. Take it in. This is the moment you prepared for. Being at the Olympics builds confidence if you let it. Not confidence from medals. Confidence from being present and embracing the moment. From walking into the venue. From training beside the best in the world. From knowing you earned your place. That confidence comes from experience, not outcomes. This moment is not only about results. It is also about how you show up, how you compete, how you carry yourself, how you respond under pressure. Those things matter, believe me. They become part of the story you tell yourself later about who you were in this moment. Competition at the Olympics can be intense, but that does not mean that you need to be intense and take it all personally. Competition is information. It shows the level. It reveals the standard. It does not define your worth. New athletes perform best when they compete with the field without turning comparison inward. So what does this look like in practice? First, protect what got you here. Your routines, your preparation habits, your technical anchors. Familiarity creates stability when everything else feels new. Second, frame activation not as anxiety, but as readiness and excitement, and well, something simply truly amazing. When energy rises, say, "This is my system preparing." Then direct your focus to one simple task. Activation plus direction equals high performance. Third, choose curiosity over demand. Ask, what do I get to learn today? Curiosity keeps you engaged without pressure. And finally, decide how you want to show up for yourself, for the people you love and support and who support you, and for the moment you once dreamed about. You do not need to wait for a medal to honor this experience. The Olympic call came for a reason. The time is now. Make the most of it by showing up the way you want to remember. And for everyone watching this, whether you're an Olympian now, in the future, or anyone about to step into a new arena of performance, being new does not mean being unprepared. It means this chapter of your story is just beginning. When you protect your process, interpret energy correctly, stay curious, and allow yourself to experience the moment, your first experience in this arena can be a foundation, not a test. Next week, we move into the 2-week countdown and explore athletes approaching what may be their final Olympic experience and the unique mental and emotional demands of closure. Until then, please do your fellow performers a favor and like this video and subscribe. Until then, have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you soon.